Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Alps Panorama at the Northern Sea here in Farming Simulator 19. You've actually got quite a bit to go. Questioning the wisdom of whether I should have put this... I tell you what, it doesn't actually matter, does it? Because I can still fast forward time and we can forget about this one. He can just keep going and doing what he's doing. And all we need to do is jump forward, and so we'll do that a minute. I'll start fast forwarding time a bit, and then we're going to jump in here and we're going to have a look. Pigs and everything are doing just fine. Cows in there, we've got 355. What we could do is put a little bit of food in for them. Chickens, we can ignore those still. Pigs, we got a capacity of 450, so they're still climbing. We're still making baby pigs here. And we've got those at 200 kilos. And maximum weight at the moment is topping out at 66 kilos for the youngsters. I would say we're looking at wanting at least 100 kilos before we're looking to sell any of these pigs. I mean, that one there is 0.3 years. I'd say, well, actually, I believe in real life that's about the weight that you look to kill out at. Not the weight, the age. About 3 months. Isn't it? Or is it 6 months? It might be 6 months. In which case, we want to go 0.5 years. We'll wait until 0.5 years at least, and we'll see what sort of weight we're pulling on those. Cows over here, we've got the Holstein Friesians in here. They're all around 570 kilos. And then the calves coming in. Let's actually go and have a look at the calves, shall we? You can let me look at the calves? Yeah? You think I could do that? I need to have a look at these. Right. Calves coming in. I've got a couple there. 193 and 194. Half a year old. These coming in here, we've got these calves here slowly fattening up. They're 100 kilos. Cows you normally kill out at, it's 30 months. It's 30 months that they kill out at, I believe. Is it 30 months or 36 months? I think it's 30 months. And, yeah, because there's time limits on them. You're not allowed to kill them after a certain age because of the whole BSE crisis that we had all those years ago. They brought in new laws about how old animals got to be, and if it's over that age, you're not allowed to kill it. Or you're not allowed to put it into the food chain anyway. And you right here, you're 0.5. So I mean, yeah, we could leave these for 2 years, and they'd be all right. Right? We could leave them. These are 3.2 years on here. So if we were to leave the calves for at least a year and a half, 18 months before we do anything with them. I think that would be absolutely fine. Now, we are 4 o'clock, half past 4 in the evening. Right now, we're about half full on there, and these are also about half full. I think we're going to be alright to skip the night, and we're not going to end up in a position where we've lost everything. Even with the straw. I think we're going to be absolutely fine with that. So I'm going to let you carry on doing what you're doing over here. I've managed to put the lime on the field without any issues. You're going to go over there, and it does look like you're going to straighten. Yeah, you're going to straighten out. I'm going to stick with it a minute, because he's just about ready to go and run back to the yard and refill. So we'll hitch a lift back to the yard, and then we'll jump out. And we'll feed all the animals in the morning. Rather than feeding them now, we'll feed everything in the morning. And then we can... Well, it should be, I'm hoping, should be time to start our harvest. And this is a very, very important event for us. We want to be able to start our harvest. So that one's done. It's going to come over this side. We're going to go running over here. So while that one's going, I'm going to go to here, and I'm going to get rid of all the lines everywhere. We don't want them. We've just got the start and finish lines. So we'll keep those, but we won't have any of the others. One thing I'm wondering about with seasons, I don't know if anybody's done any tests on this. How much does herbicide affect yields in seasons? Now, we know without seasons, herbicide does affect the crops because the weeds grow in a blanket right the way across the entire lot. Right? So it affects everything. But in seasons, they don't. They only grow in small patches. So you get these little patches like this of weeds. I mean, that's not actually weeds, but you get the idea. You get patches that look like that of weeds across the field. There. Like that. Now, I know it doesn't affect grass, but do those patches like that coming up, do they actually affect the rest of it. Do those patches go on and actually have any form of impact? I'm going to jump off there, and you're going to carry on and fill. I'm going to cut across the yard here. We're going to go and get a little bit of snooze. What do they affect? Do those patches affect the yield all that much? Is it like the field all affected by weeds? It's just that they're only showing through in little tiny patches. I do know that you can't just put hired help going with doing weed killer in seasons, which is really frustrating for me because I like hired help to do everything. I definitely don't like to be hanging around and doing a job like that. I can tell you that for nothing. Because spraying is a really, 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 really dull job. Did I mention that it's dull? Really dull. I don't like doing spraying. I hate doing spraying. I want to just put, to do the once around the edge and then let the hired help get on with it. But it does appear that I'm not able to do that in seasons. I've got to manually sit there and do it, or I've got to use courseplay. Now, I use courseplay on this playthrough, but I don't like to use courseplay on any of the other playthroughs. And I don't want to be forced to use courseplay. Right? I don't want to be in a position where I'm being forced to use something. I hate that. I really, really hate being forced to do something, because if I'm being forced to do something, my first impulse is not to do it. It's every time, without fail, my first impulse, if I'm being pushed to do something, is to not want to do it. Okay, for some reason I couldn't get into the combine from down there, but I am in the combine now, that's what matters. Now, we've got a couple of fields that we need to harvest. They are ready to go, so I'm going to slow time now so that we don't end up losing them. It's cloudy today. I'm just looking at that and I'm wondering. Right, well, they're fine. Yeah, they're absolutely fine. Those are fine as well, and those are fine. We'll fill all of them up with food in a bit. I'm not going to do it just yet. What's the weather? The forecast is cloudy all day today and tomorrow, and then rain. So we got cloud. It's going to be a little bit dull on the ground, which is unfortunate. I prefer it when it's brilliant sunshine. It just looks a bit better. We're going to go and get a header off of our combine, for our combine over here, and we're going to drag that one up. Oh, by the way, the latest patch for 1.2. For the Platinum expansion should have cured the whole issue with these machines, with the headers like wandering around the shed. Now, I don't know if it's actually done that. I've only just installed it, so I've no clue if it's actually had the impact desired, but I remain optimistic on that one. The other thing I wanted to try was putting the combine going, using courseplay this time instead of the AI vehicle extension. And I have used courseplay once on here, but we didn't have very much. Well, we sort of had success. What I didn't have success with what I didn't have a lot of success with was using the combine and the tractor combined in the field. So what I want to do this time is I want to have a truck pull up beside the field, and the combine travel to the truck and unload to the truck. So we're going to need to set that truck up before I do anything else. So we'll bring the combine up here, and we'll stop that one right there. Then we're going to take a hop, skip, and a jump down over to here, and I'm going to unhitch that one. I'm going to go out here. Now, I've got that trailer right there. That one's ready to go. I can use that trailer right now without any problems. However, the reason I don't want to is because this particular trailer, when we were trying to ferry grain from our store and sell it, it didn't like this trailer. And I've heard that there are some trailers that courseplay doesn't really get on all that well with, and you don't like, and then there are others where it would have been fine. So we should have been able, like, I was doing everything correctly when I was trying to set up the course to carry the grain and automatically sell it. But it was coming back to the silo, and then it was stopping, and it was putting the cover straight back over it instead of allowing it to fill up properly. And I was told that that would most likely be down to the trailer and not down to the course or anything like that. Some trailers there are issues with. So because of that, I want to get rid of this trailer, and I want to go for one of the more standard game ones. That way, we haven't got that issue, or that potential issue coming up. We've at least sort of eliminated one of the first problems. So I'll drop you there. And we've got a better chance of being able to get this right. So I go over here, and we will sell you first. So that one right there for 49,000 euros. Okay, and then I will go into the shop, and I want to get a different trailer. I'm going to go with a Stevie trailer this time. We've got that one there, the Load King. That takes 90,000, but that is quite a long trailer, isn't it? It's quite an elongated one. I'd rather have one that was a little bit shorter. That's the one that I just got rid of, so I don't want that one back again. It'll be the Cramper, I'm thinking. Like, we go for that one. That's a standard one that we know all about. Wait, why have I got two of these? It's that one. The SB301070. Let's go and have a look at the standards. SB301070 right there is the standard. Then you've got that Cramper there with the two wheels. The KS950. So what have I got in the way of the Stevie? Why have I got two Stevie ones? Did he replace one and have a different file name and I didn't delete it? No, that's the KS950, which I see. Right, that's a shorter trailer. And it has a cover on it. And then you've got the longer trailer, which is the KS... That's the KS950, the shorter trailer. And then you've got that one, which is the bigger trailer. Would make sense that we have the bigger trailer, although this one does have a cover as well. So the cover, I don't think is going to make any difference. Capacity, we will have the extension on there and push it up to 90,000 litres, because why not? Design colour, we've got yellow on there. We will go for purple. Oh, I see, it's the belt. The belt is the only bit for the design colour, which is just the bit sticking out the front. That's all. There's nothing else. I thought it was the stripe down the side as well. So the belt, I think we will go for a bright red belt like that. And then the main colour that we will have, that one can be purple. That way we don't lose it. Rim colour here, we will go with red. So we've got red and purple, just straight. What about Deutz green? No. No, I don't really want that. I think I'll just go with the red. I'll go with Massey red. And then I've got that one there, should be Massey red as well. Yeah, that's Massey red as well. With purple as the trailer. Let's go with that. We'll do that. Alright, so we've got the wheel setup is standard. I want wide tyres on the wheels, just in case we do have to go on the field a little bit. And we'll buy that bad boy like that. Okay, we can fetch it from the store. Let's go and get it. There it is. In all its purple glory. There. Absolutely wonderful. Let's go and get this one hooked up, shall we? With our red and yellow tractor. Well, tractor unit, technically. So, yeah, I wasn't far off, was I? I suppose, really, we should have done this one red and... or black. We should have done black and yellow. Like, we could have done a theme colour. I might do that with the Hagenstedt. I might go for a theme colour. And I am going to rule out doing pink this time round. I know that pink is sort of becoming a bit of a theme colour at times. But, no, I'm not doing pink. I'm thinking I might just do everything in black and yellow. I will use all of the tractors that I can by Stevie. Don't necessarily have to have power increases from Stevie, but if I've got all of the vehicles from him, I'm able to give, like, you've got the full, all the colours of the bow. If you use the Stevie tractors, you can have all the colours of the bow available, and it's absolutely wonderful. And you can basically just design your tractors however you like. You can be as colourful or as dull as you want. And I'm kind of thinking, if I can use as many of the Stevie ones as possible, I don't know quite how many of the smaller tractors he's done, but I'm not going to be using very many smaller tractors. And for my playthrough that I did do on Hagenstedt all those years ago, I did it when I didn't have a keyboard. So I stayed well clear of anything that had to have... the articulated tractors. I didn't use articulated tractors because I couldn't get on with them with the keyboard steering, so I won't be using articulated tractors for that playthrough. I also won't be using Skittles because that's too overpowered for it. It'll be Fendt or something like. I mean, I always had the New Hollands. I had a big fleet of New Hollands, but I might go for a different fleet of tractors. I'm not really sure yet. I will puzzle that one out when the time comes. But yeah, we'll worry about that in a bit. So I need to set up a course. Now, this is a bit that I don't know. So I think what I need to do is I need to set up a course so that this one is sat up there somewhere. So I'm going to have to bring him up round here. And I want to park him up in the field. We're going to do the canola first in the big field. And that's going to sort of be our practicing, getting that done. And then once we've done that bit, then we can do this other field as well. And I'll be able to use the same unloading course as well. So I need to bring you up round here. Like this. So from here, I've got two courses. I've got combi, empty combine and offload, and I've got grain transport load at start. So this is one of those two right there. No, I'm not sure about that. So I'm not going to do anything there just yet. You are just fine. But then if we go to the combine, we want to have a look at the course that one's got. So I've got no course loaded at the moment. And I just have a look in here. It's not going to give me anything at all because I don't have the header hooked on. So we'll hook the header on and then we'll have a look at the course that we've got. What options come available on here. And where he's going to go and unload stuff. Right. That's probably not the best way to go and treat the header trailer. That's almost certainly not the best way to treat a header trailer like that. It's just the way that I casually sort of just mash the thing round and destroy the back wheels of the combine, destroy the header itself, destroy the header trailer. You know, generally just being violent. That's what we've had going on there. Okay, I'm going to bring that one all the way up, and I'm going to bring it all the way out like that, so that one is ready to roll. Now, if I have a look in here, I've still got nothing. I don't have any of those. It's a bit... I thought that there was supposed to be a thing that I could do to have the combine automatically run from wherever it was to the waiting vehicle and then unload it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you over to here like this, and I'm going to stop right there. Actually, I'm going to stop it completely like that. And then we go into here. So, right, we've got course generation, I've got field work. I'm assuming, therefore, that this is just field work that we've got in here. If I have a look under my list of courses in here, what's this? Combine controls, driver priority, stop during unloading, headland reverse maneuver, request driver. I see. Right, okay. This field that I'm in is field 4. No, it's not. It's field 5, field 6. Wait, what? This is where I can't remember. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is field 6. Okay, so we're in field 6 right here. We do not have a harvest. Field 6. So we need to generate a new course for this one. So we'll start off with course generation like that, and we will go field 6, which is the one that we're in, like that. We will go headland, yes. We will do 3 headland passes on this one. We will go clockwise. We will do turns. Bypass islands, simple or circle, or deactivated. I'm thinking simple maybe. Circle does seem to make more sense. Let me go bypass island circle. I'll see what that's going to do there. And generate edge. Generate field course. Okay. Seems to have done alright on that one. Don't quite know what that's going to be like. But that does seem to be okay. It seems to be doing everything that I want it to do. Don't know if I've got to set up a separate course for it to run over and empty out once he's full. And this is the bit that I'm really genuinely confused about. Let me just save this course, though. We want field 6 in here. Field 6... What did I say? Field 6 combine, isn't it? Combine like that. Back you up a little bit. Like that there. And then I'll go into here. And that'll be first waypoint. And I will go to the speeds. We will give you 14k turn speed. Should be fine. Drive course. Right. I've now got a combine that is working a field. So, phase 1 complete. I have a combine. So next, I want to set a course here. And I don't know, like, empty combine and offload? Is that what, like, I don't... grain transport, is this... I think it's this one. I'm sure it's that one there. If I, like, click on here. No. Let's try that. Well, that's not made any difference. So you in here. Combine field. Well, that's empty combine, that is. That makes me go over to the combine. So I'm wondering if I need to do that one. Because I'm pretty sure this course, I'm supposed to stay outside of the field. Oh, no, wait a minute. Wasn't this the one that I was supposed to be in the field, and I did it from outside of the field, and that's where I got it all wrong? This is the one where I'm supposed to actually be in the field, so I'll let him go in the field like that. I'll bring you onto the actual field like this. Now, that's the one that I'm pretty certain that I'm supposed to use to go and unload the combine. So, I'm going to try this one. But that's the one that I was using to transport grain. It's not... I don't know what that one is. I don't even know what that symbol is. And I thought maybe it was this one. I thought that that one right there was the one. But that one doesn't have a use, so let's try you right there. Start course recording. Anyway, I can start something recording here, and I know for a fact that the unloading and the loading of the courses, so I come off of the field on this one, and I'm pretty certain that that one does need to be on the field, so I may have to do a separate one for the other field. There was one of them that I got wrong because I had to be on the field, and I wasn't. And then there was another one that I got wrong because I had to be off the field, and I was on the field. And I'm pretty sure that unloading the combine, you have to set the end of the course on the field rather than off of it. And that's where everything got confused when I did this previously. So we'll go straight in here, like that. We go to there. I don't need to put a pause. I don't need to do anything like that in the course because it will automatically unload if it is able to do so. So we don't need to concern ourselves with that bit. Then I can go straight back round. I've only got one vehicle using this course, so it doesn't matter if I'm going back over the territory that I've already covered. I just need to go back up to the field that I was working on. I go up here like this, and then I stop. I don't need to do anything else. I just need to get to the field. And I bring it in here like this. Actually on the field like that. And I stop away from the other point as well. I'm supposed to stop away from the other point. And stop right there. Okay. Number of runs to perform. It's definitely not that one that I want, is it? So I'm going to save this course a minute. And we'll see if we can do anything with this. So field 6... unload combine right there. So it's definitely not that one because number of runs to perform, reset current number of runs. Okay, that's not it. That's for transporting grain from the silo. So I definitely don't want that one. So if I switch it to this one here, we've now got field 6 unload combine. But I don't want you to go to the combine to unload. I want the combine to come to you to unload. Search combine on field. Current, none. Find combine, automatic search. Let's leave you there a second. And we go to the combine next. We'll have a look on there. And see, there's something that we've got as an option on here. So, stop driver, drive now, return to first point. Field 6 combine. Speed limits. No. And then we've got that one. It's not that. Warning lights activated. Mode specific. Turn on field. Pathfinding activated. Request. Drive priority distant. Stop during unloading deactivated. Headland reverse maneuver. Return to first point. Maybe what I need to do is I need to combine courses. Right, I've got that one going at the moment, but maybe what I'm supposed to do is I'm supposed to have another course so that this combine, when it's full, will then go rushing off and do something else. But what I am going to do for a minute is I am going to go back over to you over here, and I'm going to go like that. And we're just going to there, search combine on field 6, automatic search, just drive course, I guess. Work tool needs to be unloaded. Okay. He is heading off towards the combine, which is at least the start. This is kind of what we wanted him to do. He's going to go over there, but I didn't want it to be doing it while it was driving around. One thing that we can do, though, is while he's driving over there, you've now finished. You're done. All right, you're all finished. So what I'm going to do with you is I'm going to go to there and I'm going to stop the driver. I'm not going to do anything else with you for a minute. We'll leave you there. And then we'll go back to here. We want to go to the combine. And the combine this time is actually pulled over and he's put a bit out. Like, he's got a little bit cut there ready. The truck is coming from that direction. I have got wait during unload turned off on here, haven't I? Waiting time, warning lights, pathfinding turn on field, symmetrical lane change. Right, none of those. No, here. Stop, send, drive priority, headland, reverse maneuver, straight. Stop during unloading is deactivated. Maybe I should have it stop during unloading. Maybe that would be a good idea. And maybe this is going to work a little bit better. But at least I know that I know what I've got there. I'm not sure if we've got the right distances set. Because the spout on this combine is ridiculously big compared to any others. So who is the one that needs the... Oh, I need to change him to do the offset, don't I? So we'll go to here. And I need to go to increase the offset. So that is not there. No. Drive on at pathfinding side offset. Right, that doesn't... We don't want that at 8.8 meters. So what I got to do is... Well, that's about all we've got time for in today's episode. So we're going to go and take a little bit of a break. We need to chill out on the beach, relax, and build up some strength. So while we're doing that, if you've enjoyed the episode, then could you please head down below and give us a like? And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.